Hello, folks. This is Kichi K here and Boz over there, and today we're going to talk about fall fragrances for women and men, and unisex too. So without further ado, we're going to start off with Mr. Boz over here. You start us off with your first fall fragrance.
All right. My first fall fragrance is one that I got. It is a unisex fragrance actually. So it is Adonis Awakens by Argos. It's
Beautiful bottle. Show them
yeah,
that bottle. Wow.
really. It is a rose scent, but kind of also, well, I guess not too feminine, but still a unisex kind of fragrance. It's got vanilla also, and yeah, a whole bunch of other things. So yeah, it's because it's kind of strong. It's good for the fall when it's getting cold. I think yeah. Hello, Christy.
Hi, Christy. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, my turn. Let's see. I want to start off with this fragrance that I found online, and I wanted it forever, but it's discontinued. It's from the 90s, I believe. And it is a cinnamon toast crunch type of cocktail. It's called Spark from Liz Claiborne. Now, this fragrance has cinnamon, cedar, caramel, musk, orchid, and rose, and the cinnamon is the most prominent note, and I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of my absolute favorite notes in the whole world, and this fragrance smells super cozy, warm. It's along the lines of Crazy Crizia, that fragrance. Obsession a little bit, but more like you combined it with Givenchy, Organza, and Decence. And it's super long lasting. I found that this baby lasted like all day into the next day, and I was really happy. So definitely for the women, go on, or men that like cinnamon and cozy scents like that. Go on to eBay and look for Liz Claiborne Spark. They have the Parfum version in the 0.5 ounce size, and the Parfum probably lasts longer than the EDP, I assume. And you can get it super affordable on eBay. So yeah, that's Liz Claiborne Spark.
Nice. All right. I think I'm gonna continue with this one, Zakharov Signature Tabak.
Ooh, look at that bottle.
Yeah, it's
It's a nice
gorgeous.
shape.
Yeah. It was designed by George Zaharov himself, of course. And this is an sorry, amber woody fragrance. It says, of course, it's a tobacco fragrance. And actually, I didn't know it has top notes of cognac and rum. And wow, that was a surprise. And middle notes tobacco leaf, honey, Virginia cedar. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of notes there. Of course, it was made by Claude Durr, a superstar perfumer, and I just think this is a really good tobacco scent, really typical. I mean, it's not like, for instance, Harold is like more like a vanilla tobacco. It's not a pure tobacco scent. So yeah, there you have the Harold signature tobacco.
All right, so for my next one, I have one of my favorites. This is Taboo from Dana. This is affordable. You can get it at any local convenience store. Well, not convenience store. What would it be? Like a CVS type of store, like a drugstore. This is a drugstore fragrance. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so this is a clove heavy fragrance with um there's amber, civet, benzoin, sandalwood, patchouli, different spices, orange, but overall it's mostly like clove and cinnamon, and it's super heavy amber, but it gives you this almost root beerish type vibe when the amber settles down a little bit on the skin after the opening and the civet settles a little bit, then you're left with like this gourmand fragrance. And I feel like this is the perfect starter for any female that hasn't entered into the world of vintage fragrances yet. This came out in 1932, and it was made for the French whore. For real, French streetwalker. It was designed by some guy named Jean something. It's down here somewhere.
Hmm.
Jean Charles, and yeah, designed for the French streetwalker. So taboo.
Nice, yeah. Well, my next one is also gonna be from Argos. This is what I got not just the other day, actually yesterday. So this is currently my favorite Triumph of Bacchus. It's called. So this one is has got top notes of rum, white peach, green apple, and saffron. Also has some tobacco in the bottom and vanilla and tonka bean. Yeah. So it's really like kind of reminds me of this fruit drink that we have back where I come from. In the Balkans in Bosnia, which is called kompot. That's but with rum. Because we don't put rum in it. But if you put rum in it, then it smells exactly like this to me. It's just kind of really delicious, but also long-lasting fragrance from Argos.
The bottle is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Would you read that name and comment down below for me?
Fat Wang. Thank you. Hello, Fat Wang.
Yes, thank you, Fat Wing. Everything about that sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, it does really.
Now, show that bottle again. Is the cap heavy?
Hmm. Yeah, the cap is heavy. It's really beautiful also. Hmm.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like you could take somebody's eye out.
Yeah. But it's interesting that both have the same color, if you see both are orange. Yeah.
Oh.
But the composition, I mean the notes are quite different. That's interesting. Hmm.
Okay. So my next fragrance that I have is Judith Labor Night, and this one again is super cozy and warm, and I love cinnamon. Cinnamon makes me think of fall. This is a cinnamon heavy fragrance, so of course I gravitate toward it. And then of course, amber is the second most prominent note. Another note that I absolutely love. So this is a cinnamon, amber, patchouli, incense, woodsy notes fragrance, and pretty much winter and fall in a bottle. I need to get like a backup in the largest size bottle because this is like 1.3 ounces. So this is small, and I've used more than half of it, and I love it. So this is my Judith Lieber Night.
Hmm. All right. Well, my next one is the one that everybody I think has heard of at least, and many have owned. That's Layton by Parfums de Marly.
Oh, I love that one. I used to
Yeah.
own that.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, but it only works in the colder weather, of course, and
Yeah, that's why I decluttered it.
yeah. So it's got, of course, apple, lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange. Also got cardamom in the base, and yeah, patchouli, vanilla, sandalwood. So yeah, I mean it's a really safe kind of blind buy, as many say. I think, and it's a good way to start your, kind of journey with niche, fragrances, little better quality fragrances. Yes, that's late.
Yes, Christy, you're right. It smells along the lines of not limol, but limol like what the flank ultra male.
Yeah,
Is that
ultimate.
one? Yeah, yeah. It smells
Mm.
really good. Okay, Jimbo.
Jimbo, hello there.
Where the heck is he? He's winking for you.
Oh, oh no.
All right, let's see. It's my turn. Jimbo says hello, boss.
Hello, Jimbo. Nice to see you.
All right, so my next one is Kenzo Jungle La Elephant. This one is obviously very loved by me. It's a clove heavy fragrance with notes like coriander, cumin, caraway seed, lots of C, letter C spices. And then mango, heliotrope, vanilla. So basically, it's like you're in India walking through a spice market, smelling the desserts, the spices, the fruits. And yeah, so Kenzel Jungle Elephant, perfect for fall. I wear this every year on Thanksgiving. So that's my next pick.
Nice, yeah. Right, my next one is something I got, well, kind of 2 years ago, so it's kind of getting getting old, but I still had to include it because it's one of my, of all the fragrances that I own, this one is the most fall like one I think probably that I got, and that's Scandal, the original by Jean Paul Gaultier. So it is actually, I didn't know Quentin Biche was one of the perfumers there who made it. He was really, he's a superstar. It's got mandarin orange at the top and caramel. Caramel you can really sense the most, it in the base. I mean, middle notes, caramel, tonka bean, and vetiver. Yeah, it has some green, also some green in it. I mean, yeah, in the scent. So it's very strong, so don't overspray it. That's my advice. Very long lasting, great CR, and just nice. I mean, for everybody who likes the smell of, caramels and yeah, just I like it. Simple as that.
It has a crown.
Yeah, which makes it more attractive looking.
Why would Jimbo ask this? Does Kay look like she watches rugby from England and Argentina when she lives in the US and plays with dolls and sniffs?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Hello, Autumn. Autumn's the best. Love Autumn. Can you believe I never? Oh wow, you've never smelled Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances? They're there are some really amazing ones for women. One of my favorites being Classique, the original. But if I'm gonna recommend that to you, I recommend you search out the vintage formula on eBay or in antique stores and stuff because um, of course they watered it down and now all it smells like is laundry freshener. But one that I do recommend is the one with whipped cream note, Classic. I totally am having a frozen brain, right? Brain free, whatever you want to call it, and I can't remember the name the fragrance, but it has a whipped cream note, and that's the one that is really good from them, from Jean Paul Gaultier for women. And then, yeah, I'm not a fan of the honey, the Scandal Original because it smelled like pee on my skin. That's the only fragrance that's
Wow.
ever done that. I was like, what in the world? And then I love the flanker, the night flanker. That one has that cherry syrup and it's like delicious, super like yummy smelling. All right, so my next pick is Opium from YSL, and this is a 1970s bottle. Now, Opium is a fragrance with a lot of notes. Like, one of the fragrances with one of the most notes I've ever seen in fragrance. So this is like a cinnamon clove heavy fragrance with incense, carnation, sandalwood, patchouli, every kind of resin you can think of, amber, labdamen. It's spicy. It's delicious. It's like unlike any fragrance that I can describe. It's once you get really deep into your fragrance journey, this is one that I recommend for everyone, men or women, to smell at least because it is not feminine. This for sure, I'm sure tons of men wear this, have worn this. This smells neither feminine nor masculine. This smells like a middle, like a Eastern world fragrance, spicy amber type fragrance. I don't want to say the O word, but yeah. So Opium from YSL, it's amazing. This is a vintage bottle. Totally recommend. I paid $20 for this from eBay.
Nice. Yeah. All right. I think this will be my last. Yeah, probably for now. Anyway, this is Invictus Victory by Paco Rabanne. I mean, it's the original. I don't like. I also had gotten the elixir version, but I thought it was too strong, too sweet. But this is just right. I mean, it's very spicy. It's got pink pepper and lemon in the top, and olibanum and lavender in the middle, and also vanilla tonka bean amber in the base. So it's like very, that's simply spicy, and
That
that's
sounds
what.
good. I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's what makes it a really good fall scent, I think. Yeah, it's not that sweet, but it's definitely really enjoyable. I mean, aromatic. Yeah. So that was Invictus Victory. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Um,
I yeah I don't really recommend to get the new the flanker elixir. It's just too. It's an overkill, to me. Too sweet, too strong, everything, too much of everything. Yeah,
is it too crowd pleasing?
yeah, yeah. It's the blue one, with the blue in the bottom, blue color. So I had bought it for some reason, then I threw it away.
Jimbo says, "Hey, what fragrance would you recommend to a handsome man like myself?" Gray Flannel by Joffrey Bean.
Hmm.
If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. Hi, Yoshi.
Oh, hey Yoshi. Yeah.
Yep, you got that right. Spicy fragrances are indeed everything for this time of year. Um, Anoush. Yeah, I'm
Well,
surprised by that too. Christy needs to get her nose on some.
you gotta send us some samples now. Thanks, Yoshi. I'm doing my best.
Is there music playing in the background? Thank you for letting me know because I'm like, as you know, new to this stuff. Let's see. How do I get
Well,
rid of music in the background?
all right.
Edit. Oh, I have no idea. Is it like at the bottom? Oh, I found it. Is that
Oh,
better? No more music. All right. Let's see. Oh wow, the comments are coming in. Uh, okay. Everybody's saying hi.
Good for England.
Somebody won something. What did you win, Jimbo?
I think he's saying that England won in that rugby match. Yeah.
This is what Jimbo won. Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn now.
My turn. Okay, let's go. We got here Obsession. This fragrance is from 1985. Okay. So Obsession, I always recommend go for the vintage. You'll know that it's vintage by the cap. The newer version is translucent brown, whereas the vintage version, you obviously can't see through it, and it's more of a tannish. So in the vintage version, you're gonna get authentic oak moss. In the new version, you're gonna get that like shitty, moldy fake note. So this fragrance is cinnamon, cloves, all sorts of spices, sandalwood, patchouli, civet, amber. It's more harder to police people than some of the other fragrances I've mentioned. This is more harsher because it has that greenness to it from the oak moss, so women find it more abrasive. This fragrance is almost masculine. Well, it is masculine. I'd say that the men's version, honestly, should have been the women's version, and the women's version should have been the men's version. But I like them both. I like this because it's nostalgic for me. This is my mom's signature scent, my adopted mom. And I mean, even though we're not the bestest friends, I still appreciate her. But yeah, so Obsession, and yeah, that's my pick for fall.
Yeah, I have one more actually, also by Zakharov, and that's also a signature rosé. Because
Oh, I like that color.
yeah, despite it being a rosé scent, it's still not. It's good for the fall because it's smoky. It's got incense in it, and I mean, it's kind of really unusual rosé kind of fragrance. I think it's not very sweet. Yeah, it's kind of smells quite gourmandish actually to me. But yeah, I talked to, for instance, I know Ross TLTG. He thought that on his skin that it did smell sweet, so it's kind of different. For some people have different kinds of skin, and on my skin it doesn't smell that sweet at all, but maybe on somebody else's, it will smell sweeter. So anyway, I do enjoy it, of course, even though it's not a typical rose scent, as I said. Yeah.
Now, isn't the perfumer of that like involved in Fragcom and stuff, and it's super friendly?
I don't really.
You don't
Who?
know anything about him?
About who? Zaharov.
Zaharov.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He's super friendly. Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
nice
Yeah,
guy.
I was just gonna say for people that don't know, he's involved in Fragcom and he's really friendly.
Yeah, he comes on streams,
Yeah.
and just talks to everybody, chats. I mean, he shout outs everybody's name, pretty much. So he's pretty amazing. Yeah, he's like hello to everybody. Like,
Let me see. Wow, I've gone through these like crazy. What did I drop? I dropped something. Oh, nothing important, thank goodness. All right, so my next fragrance is a Dominique Ropion fragrance. And if you know, you know, he's super popular. perfumer.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got Le Parfum Lolly. I just want to make sure that I get the notes right. I know it's bay leaf. Okay, it's pink pepper. All right. So this fragrance is not your typical vanilla. This came out in 2005, and this fragrance is vanilla, bay leaf, tonka bean. There's heliotrope, pink pepper, sandalwood, patchouli. It's got a lot of depth to it. It's not sickly sweet vanilla. The bay leaf gives it an interesting spice to it. It's herbaceous and it's got like that greenness. And then the tonka gives it, and the there's almond heliotrope, so like it gives it like a marzipan type feel to the vanilla. And I'm not gonna sniff it, because if I sniff this, I will spray it. This is like one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And yeah, obviously the dent is huge. It's affordable though. Lalique is a glass company that makes amazing glass products, but they also do amazing perfumes that are affordable, thank goodness. So yeah, Lalique Le Parfum.
Yeah, I don't usually like almond scents, but I mean, I haven't yet come across one that I really enjoyed. Like, I don't, not
Have you
that big
tried
on.
Aqua Noir? Those ones?
No, no.
Those ones are really good. Vetiver, and it's crowd pleasing, I think. Like a
Hmm.
lemon tree sort of smell. Like
Yeah,
the bark and the greenness, you can get all of that with it.
I'm not really that big on greens, green fragrances. I mean, yeah. But anyway, I do believe it. There can be some nice ones, of course. There are some that everybody can enjoy pretty much.
Oh my gosh, I can totally answer this because believe it or not, Kay can mow the lawn. Like I know how to use a lawnmower. I pour the gasoline in, you do the thing, and then you yeah, so I help old people sometimes mow their lawns. Um and yeah, so I know how to mow the lawn. As weird as that is, but I don't know what fragrance I wore for that. Mostly like my summery ones that don't last long, so then I can respray after a shower, or spray something better after a shower later.
Hmm.
Let's see, we've got. Do you have any more?
No, actually, not at the moment.
Okay, I'll ask you questions. She says,
Right.
"Okay, vroom vroom." Jimbo says, "Boz, your white T-shirt suits you."
Thanks, man. Yeah, I like it. I like how white looks on me. But yeah, I also do wear black, but not too much. But yeah, and gray.
All right, I'm finding some random questions to ask. Okay, should it be funny questions? It should be funny questions because we're going to quiz Mr. Boz here because the people want to know. All right, I got questions. Let's see. What is your favorite smell?
My favorite smell. Wow. Like a good smell, of course, you mean. um, I like iris. So, yeah, I mean, those kind of flowers, I think is probably my favorite smell. But yeah, I don't know really. I like many different kinds, but I'd probably say that's kind of flowery smell. Yeah,
Mine's cinnamon
cinnamon.
or
That's nice.
clove, either one. I love them both.
Hmm.
Um, what are the crazy adventure? Oh, that's a stupid question. I'm not gonna ask. Have you ever fallen off of a bike in front of people? That's like a
Hmm.
thing.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me just ask this. What's the most embarrassing? Oh, no, that's rude because then the odor jerks would go with that.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful because then they'll be like, "Oh, boss did this." Have you? Oh, that's a weird question. If you can still remember, what are your funniest childhood memories?
Funniest childhood memories. Well, let's see. I mean, I did have a rather happy childhood, but yeah, trying to remember. hmm, funniest. Uh, I think this one, but this is well, I don't want. This is kind of too embarrassing, so I don't want to tell that story. But yeah, this is hard, really. I mean,
I can go first if you'd like.
yeah, all right.
Okay, well, let me just tell the folks. I mean, y'all already know that I am ADHD and autistic. Well, when I was 4 years old, I shoved one of those, those burr things that those like they grow on the west coast. Those weeds with spikes. They're like little round spiky things. We call them burrs. Well, I shoved one up my nose. I have the
All
scar.
right.
I had to have surgery to get it
Hmm.
removed.
Oh no. Well, yeah, I
Oh
actually I
no,
shot.
no, no! That's not for the scars from getting bit by a dog.
Oh,
When I was younger than that. No, I think they did something, and it wasn't that hard to remove. But I can't really remember. I was really little, but I do remember it happening and going to the hospital. And yeah, so that's my funny story.
yeah. Now you made me remember. I actually did shove a coffee bean. I think it was up my ear, so my father had to get it out with that. That. How do you
A
say? Well,
coffee bean?
yeah.
Wow.
That was kind of yeah. Scary for a moment anyway. I couldn't get it out, so yeah. My father had to get this, how do you call it, tweezer or whatever. I don't know. So pull it out. Yeah.
I don't know how to build IQ. He's okay. Jimbo says, "Kay, what fragrance would you recommend when building IKEA flapjack furniture?" Oh, I thought he was asking me about building IKEA furniture. I'm like, I don't know how to build furniture. Look at my arms; they're tiny. Do I look like I build furniture?
Jimbo, you shouldn't ask
But yeah,
questions
no
like
fragrance. The fragrance that I would wear while building furniture, if I was a man, would be mm, I don't know, initio oud for greatness, something with oud. No, that one is like oud and baccarat mixed. I don't know,
that.
something weird. I don't know. No, you wouldn't want to wear oud. You would want to wear something fresh because you're gonna sweat.
No, I would
Yeah,
never wear oud. Really. I don't like
yeah.
oud at all.
You don't? Okay.
No.
Yeah. Let's see. Any more comments? Here's one for you, boss.
That never happened, really. I think you misunderstood. I did kind of fall into a pool once, or it wasn't a pool, it was some kind of fishing pond when I was a kid. Yeah.
Jimbo, have you gotten something stuck in a mysterious place? Do you have any more fragrances? You're all out. I think I have one more.
Yeah,
And
right.
that one is Frederick Mall's Musk Ravenger, which is musky and malic clove heavy fragrance, perfect for the fall. It's delicious. To me, it smells like a creamy chai latte. Delicious, warm, cozy, perfect for fall. Yeah. So I had to get the biggest possible bottle.
Hmm.
Well, I don't think it's the biggest possible, but it's a big bottle, so 100 milliliters.
So you like musk then? Musk fragrances, yeah. I think it's quite feminine, isn't it? I mean, those fragrances can be pretty feminine. I mean, I do have a sample of one that is called where is it? Grand Mask by the Swedish company that I've been talking about. It's called Panadora, that company. But yeah, that one is quite strong also, and yeah, musky of course. Mm, yeah, but I'm not really a big fan of that, so I won't really put it on my list. Just mentioning.
What new fragrances do you have on the way?
What fragrances?
Yeah, did you make any purchases?
Yeah, of course. As I said,
Okay, tell us all your purchases. Let me
uh,
make a list.
this
Name-
last couple weeks I had Versace Prom I bought. Well, of course, Triumph of Bacchus, which I displayed here. Of course, I can show it again. I know you like it very much. So yeah, that would be it pretty much. I mean, I also did try a lot of quite, I mean, new fragrances on last week. Saturday. I tried Oceania by Roja Dove. That was nice, but I think it's a summery fragrance, right? I believe I believe so. So why get it now? The summer is almost over. So hey Fernando, how are you? Yeah, I also tried some from Nishane. Yeah, Nishane. They
Yeah,
are, yeah, they have some good ones also. Hey, they be, yeah. What else? Well, I didn't. I guess that's pretty much it. Clive Christian. I'm not really didn't really like that much any of those that I tried by Clive Christian. They are too expensive. So of course, yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.
do you? Okay, I got more questions.
Hmm.
How long do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Not too long. I think I don't really. I'm not some kind of. I don't really. I'm not some kind of. You know how do you call it? Really tough guy or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm too soft either, but I'm not. I'm kind of an indoorsy guy. So yeah, I'm not an outdoors type. Simple as that. So
I
those
would
are
probably survive pretty long because I've been through some shit and I've seen some shit and I'm not afraid to do some shit.
right. That's good.
Well said there, if I do say so myself. Okay, so next question. What would you do if you won $1 million?
well, well, I'd probably move somewhere like where there is a lot more sun than here, and yeah, and I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I have on my mind, but just gotta think about it. What would I do if I won $1 million? I just I would like get work on getting some of the stuff that I mean, I would get some stuff that I wrote already, like published, and I have a couple of novels that I've written and all that stuff. So I would probably, yeah, do that with the money and yeah.
Yoshi
But
collects dolls.
yeah, that's not a surprise. He
Living
is.
Dead dolls, though. Living Dead dolls are all like horror themed dolls from like horror movies. So I'm guessing Yoshi loves horror movies.
Yeah.
Kay is too scared to watch them alone. So I don't. Okay, let's see. Let me ask you some more questions. Let's see some good questions. Ew, that's so gross. Okay. Do you talk to your pets?
Well, I used to, but I don't have any pets anymore. I used to have
Oh,
last one was a bird, like a parrot but smaller. Yeah, and I did kind of talk to it, yeah, a little bit, but yeah. So that was pretty much the only pet that I had here in Norway. Anyway, when I was a kid, we had some dogs, several. I mean, not several at once. One of them died, and then we got another one. Had a couple of cats as well. But
cat.
yeah,
Yeah.
didn't talk to them really.
Did you pet him?
Yeah, of
I talk to my
course.
animals and I pet them. People that don't pet their animals are weird.
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of say like stuff like really affectionate, like hello you know lovey
I
dovey.
totally I forgot to answer the last question. So if I won $1 million, I would buy a nice property somewhere because I already own a property, and then I'd have two properties, and then I would rent out one property because capitalism.
Yeah, I would buy a property, of course, somewhere like really nice in the, I don't know, Spain. Yeah.
What would you do if you could live forever?
I don't really. That's a tough question. I would just try to, kind of guide the humanity to a better path. I mean, using my, how do you call it, experiences and all that. Yeah. Because, people never learn from the past. That's the problem. From history. Yeah. History just keeps repeating. And yeah, that's how it goes.
What was my question? I totally forgot. Oh, what would I do if I could live forever? I would not want to live forever. I already been through enough shit. I would not want to go through like more
Yeah,
than a
no.
lifetime's worth. I'm okay with going through one lifetime's worth, but more than a lifetime's worth,
Yeah.
mm,
But
life is
maybe
traumatic.
you would want to live like 100 years, maybe. Yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah. Hmm.
What fragrance would I recommend when tiling the bathroom? Jupe Home. It's cheap.
Jimbo, you must stop asking these questions. Yeah,
That's true.
probably I would actually,
I could
or I would
totally.
start my own promotion company.
Would you
Yeah.
invite Jake Paul?
Who? Yeah.
Okay, you're putting up a good. Hey, I have strawberry shots somewhere. I haven't started though. I
Right.
drank yesterday though, but not today.
I don't really.
Let's see. We got if Boswin won really. Oh, he would buy a lap dancing club and wear a feather in his hat.
No way. No way, Yoshi.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
No, not really. Actually, once it almost happened once, but I didn't. There was some guy that I met. We met, me and a buddy, on the street who was trying to get us into a strip club. And but we didn't. We just decided no, not gonna go. You
I've been to a strip club for my bachelorette party.
know. Well, that's yeah. I mean, over there it's very. I mean, it's more common, right, than here. I mean, here we don't even have that many strip clubs. That's another thing. Yeah.
It was, and the funny thing is, all the people watching this are gonna laugh. So I told my mom, "Oh, I'm having my bachelorette party at the library," because this strip club was called the library.
That's
So
clever.
yeah,
Real clever. Yeah.
if if Jimbo won $1 million, he would move next door to Margie. That's because he's in love with Margie.
Yeah. I've
I'm sure
noticed.
she would not appreciate it if you moved
Yeah.
next door.
I've
But if you
noticed.
did, you could steal the fruit off of her trees.
Jimbo is obsessed with technology. How queen, yeah. Lives. Well, I don't know, Yoshi. That's a yeah dark way of looking into on
Oh my
it.
god.
That was kind of rude. Well, I don't really drink. I mean, I've never really drank hard alcohol. I've never been to
Why am
one.
I getting the weird oh, you've never drank hard alcohol?
No, no. I mean, I tried, but I didn't like it. It was too much
Too
for me.
strong? Well, then you
Yeah,
have to mix it with something to make that strongness
yeah.
go away, and then
No,
it's more like a mix.
yeah. I mean, I can drink whiskey with a lot of soda, like Coke or Pepsi, whatever.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's
That
good.
makes it easier to
Yeah,
drink.
but just whiskey, no way. That's too strong for me.
Okay, I'll answer this question if you answer this question.
What? I don't really know what that means, but I think
Oh, boss doesn't know. Well, then I have to answer. Yes, I mean I have. If you, it's when a guy takes their balls and they put them on your head.
well, I couldn't have been right. I mean, I'm neither. I mean, I'm straight and I'm a guy, so of course I couldn't
Good.
have.
All right, let's see. What fragrance would I wear to an orgy? Something crowd pleasing that everybody that's there would like. Poison Girl or um Britney Spears fantasy. I don't know. Something that's like crowd pleasing and simple.
Hmm.
Because then nobody's going to be offended by your fragrance. If that
Orgy,
makes
yeah.
sense. Jimbo wants
Jumbo.
to spend 22 days with Margie.
That's become really wow. True.
I would move next. Oh, I would move next door to the fragrance apprentice and shit on his doorstep once a week. Says Yoshi Yoshi.
He hates the fragrance
Hey,
apprentice, and the feeling is mutual. I think.
I don't
Also,
know who this person is.
I was on that stream last New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I was on the stream with him,
Uh,
but I don't remember him.
I hate that people, when all the jerks say that I look like him. I don't like
Oh
it.
no,
Yeah, it's only
Jimbo loves
because
you. Do you love
only
him back?
yeah. No, really. I mean, he doesn't say it seriously. I think. Well,
Fernando, I have a surprise for Fernando Soto.
the school, the office. Wow. Of course, yeah. It's a clever thing.
Fernando Soto, here's your surprise. It's a Mexican doll. I finally got a Mexican doll.
Wow,
Because it's a
nice.
small world after all.
Yeah, now you can get like any kind of dolls. I mean, ethnically, racially diverse. Yeah, it didn't really exist like 20, 30 years ago, right? I mean, Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to make sure I have every phrase, kind of, sort of, yeah.
Mm.
Because a lot of the really collectible dolls that are super expensive, like Patty Play Pal, the life size one that I really like, um, you can't get her in any other color but white, unfortunately. And
Mm.
it
Right.
sucks. We have to get like knockoffs in other colors.
Mm.
All right, let's see. What fragrance would you wear if you had 24 hours left to live?
I don't think I would wear anything. Probably not. Why waste it if I only had 24 hours to live? I don't know really. I would put on everything I had pretty much.
Okay, I would wear my Loon Feline or Dates Delight or Homage Crimson Rocks and just, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Watch, yeah.
Does Boz have any dolls?
Yeah, actually, some that were left over, I mean, my brother, he was, sick most of his life, so he kind of collected them as a comfort, some, yeah. There were some dolls that are left over from him, yeah.
Shimbo says only adult doll. Or,
No,
yeah, and
no,
then
no,
this
no, no,
person,
no, no.
would you like to read this person's name and comment for me? I can't
Flap,
quite.
flap doodle flapjack, that's right. I've seen him once before on a stand stream. I really love your username. Flap doodle flapjack.
What's the best fragrance for doing that? You want to read it for me?
He said, I love putting things up my butt. It started off when I was just applying talc. Then one time I stuck my finger up there, then built up to objects. Best fragrance for doing this. I really don't know.
Um, Calvin Klein, Eternity Man. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know really. Galway by Parfums de Mali. That one has like I don't talky, maybe a little
Is
talky
he talking
powdery.
about? Oh, okay. Butt plugs. Broke his man. Yeah, for sure.
But
Jimbo says that sounds like Mr. Smelly. He uses tout. So this comment is Mr. Smelly.
flap doodle. What is
So
a flap?
does everybody agree? Does everybody down below think that this flap doodle flapjack guy is Mr. Smelly?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think so.
Well, they both use talc.
But whoever he is, he's really funny.
See, Jimbo says 100%, so it's definitely. Oh, he's replying to Yoshi, but let's just pretend he's replying to me.
I gotta Google what flap doodle means. I don't.
Oh, he's replying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Where's my phone? I'm going to ask more funny questions.
Hmm. Yeah, alright. It's being somebody who's foolish.
Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yeah, I do. I like it. Yeah.
Controversial.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't.
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
brother also hated
y'all
it.
can keep your fruits.
Yeah. I,
I'm
ca- I I like it, but only with pepperoni, not with any other kind of, just any kind of meat. Yeah, flap doodle.
Do you sometimes hear voices in your head?
No, luckily not. Unfortunately.
I don't know why they put that there. That's a
They
creepy
really,
question.
wow, that was a sick question, really. Yeah.
Let's see. What's the funniest thing you've seen a stranger do in public?
Wow. I once saw this guy walk barefoot when it was raining down the street. Yeah, that's probably one of those things. But probably there have been a few others. But anyway, I would pick that one probably. Yeah.
For me, the funniest thing I seen was when I was in high school. I was with my friend Mary, and we were at like a corner market store getting some snacks and stuff, and we come out, and this guy on a skateboards by, and then his pants fly down, like they just fall down as he's going past.
Oh no. Oh,
So
how
yeah, that was
embarrassing.
very embarrassing for that guy, I
Yeah.
guess.
Of course. Yeah, I never witnessed anything like that, unfortunately.
Same.
Oh,
Has
come on.
Boss ever had a back sack and crack?
Once again, I don't know what it is. I want to
I
Google
don't
it.
know what that is either. I'm gonna guess it's like something with something
Yoshi is
sexual.
really. Yoshi is being really cheeky.
What does Mr. Smelly use the Vaseline for? Any ideas down
Well,
below? You can comment down below.
it means that the hair is the back sack and crack is when you get hair removed from all those parts. So I know I never had anything like that. Hmm.
So you have a hairy back.
Yeah, I have a hairy back. Yeah, I guess so.
Have you ever given a woman a dirty Sanchez?
I don't know that one either. Come on, guys, don't do this to me. I have to Google it always.
I know what it is.
What is it? What is it?
It's when it's really, really gross.
Oh no! Oh, I see now. I know just
I
right
told
what it
you it was
means.
gross.
No, I don't. I have not done that. Oh wow!
Fun fact, Hawaiian pizza with pineapple was invented in Canada. Caca. Ca. Ca ca ca.
Wow, that's interesting. Really, who would have thought that? Hawaiian pizza invented in Canada. That's it.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever shoved up your butt? Mine are pencil pen, doorknob handle, and a bag of jelly beans and an ice cube. For I'm okay. You go first.
Well, I had to. Well, it's not that weird, but I had to like use this kind of how do you call it? Something for you know. I better not say it was medically related. All right, this kind of thing that you have to put up there, you know, in order to how do you say treat some kind of ailment. Yeah.
Um, I don't think I've had a speculum up my butt. No, they do that to you in uh the gynecologist. Now all the men on here have had fingers from their doctors up their asses.
Yeah, but not
You all have
not be,
had your doctor's finger up your ass. None of us women have. The fingers haven't been up our asses.
not before we turn 50 though. Fortunately. Yeah.
Let's see. What do I think of Dossier? I used to be affiliated with them, and I got free fragrances from them. They were pretty good. Some of them were spot on. Some of them were not quite as good. So don't buy the darker fragrances like Tom Ford Black Orchid and stuff like that from them. Go for like the like Joe Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt type dupes because they do an amazing job on the more fresher, lighter type stuff. I don't think they use good patchouli or oud or those types of notes. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I did like the YSL Libre version from them. All right, let's see. Okay, so Mr. Smelly uses Vaseline on his dry, wrinkly forehead. Okay, it's good to know. Could you read this one for me?
But it says, "Boss, does Miami cuddles like kitty snatch?" But, I mean, from what I've heard anyway, he has. I mean, he was involved with a minor or whatever.
Here, would you tell everybody
Hmm.
tell everyone who he is?
Yeah, he's like this guy who used to come to the dance streams before, and he wears a Hawaiian shirt, and yeah, he's very like. I never liked him. He's kind of quite obnoxious character. I mean, to be honest, and very loud mouthed, and yeah, kind of how to say it, quite misogynist. I would say probably, yeah, even so. Yeah, I don't really want to say more.
There. All right. Top 10 frags to wear for a. You want to read that?
For a Cleveland steamer, what is that? A fan.
Well, you want to look it up and read the definition?
Yeah, there's a lot of here for a European that I don't understand really. It's hard for a European to understand. I mean, there's a song by that name, wow, also, but that's not it, I guess.
I think it's when you like it. Steamer makes it sound like the something to do with a
Oh
dump on.
no, oh no, oh no, this is super gross. Oh man, this is. I feel nauseous almost now. Why
Tell me,
did I
tell
read it? Shouldn't have read it ever. Oh man. Come on, I know what you should know better to write that.
what is it?
It's like you. So you don't know really, or are you just whining?
I'm messing with you.
Good. Oh, I'm relieved now.
Hey, Bob, do you know what that word means?
What?
The one down below.
Yeah, yeah, I know that. I'm not that
I
totally
just make
out.
sure.
Yeah.
Jimbo says Bob loves a good dildo. Do you? You said you're straight though, right? Okay, that's his. That's what he has to say to Jimbo for that comment. He does not love a dildo.
Yeah.
Okay, now what niche house do you hate?
What niche house? I mean, I don't really like Creed that much, to be honest. I think they are way too expensive. Should not be really
I
so
agree.
expensive. Yeah. And they kind of, constructed a fake history just to impress, I guess, people, into buying their fragrances and stuff like that. Yeah. So I don't really know. I mean, I would say pretty much them. I think. Uh, I think also maybe. I mean, Roja is a little also bit too expensive. Especially hot locks, and those that cost really crazy amount of money. But at least his fragrances are kind of pretty good. Yeah.
Baz, what do you think of Savage Dior?
I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I only don't hate
You, I was calling you Baz.
Baz Luhrmann. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the elixir. All the others I don't like. Really, I hate it. I think it's the most overrated fragrance ever. Probably Dior Sauvage, the original. Let's put it that way. Speculum, no, no, no.
Do you
Well,
know
I
what
actually,
it
I
is?
had, I had once, how do you call it, performed this, uh, how do you call it, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, I think there is something like that a doctor once put up my butt. Yeah, it was an examination. Yeah. Hmm.
Wow, that's very nice and Christian.
How did I learn such good English? Yeah, it was in school, but I also kind of started early when watching, movies and TV shows on TV. Yeah, mostly American. That's why I talk like, more like that than a British guy. Even though I kind of can talk a little bit more British, but I'm not really used to. I have to kind of put on an accent like Michael Caine. Shabazz. I don't know what that is.
Who is personal?
But Soleil, he is like a really, serious guy. I mean, he has a channel, like fragrance channel. Really like
Well,
neat
if he's
guy.
serious, if he's a serious guy, he ain't watching my channel.
Yeah, he's very serious.
I am.
He's very like scientific almost, you can call him. Yeah, kind of like JJ. Dungeon of what?
Do you have a dungeon and keep your grand? Oh, that I'm gonna guess your grandparents already passed because mine
Yeah,
passed.
I'm not like I'm not Joe Goldberg from that show, so I don't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I side note, Love. Do you know who Love is from that show?
yeah, yeah,
So hot.
yeah.
That's my celebrity crush.
She's
She,
beautiful, really. Yeah,
I love
Victoria.
her mouth. It's so big.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I used to really dislike that actor, but now I kind of like him. I think he's kind of cool now, actually, in that show, anyway, in that role. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I think he's a little too scary for me.
Yeah, he has a sort of a creepy look, right? I mean, he is a little creepy.
No,
And,
I'm sure they didn't, but they did that. They did for me. It's so invasive when you have children. They like stick their fingers up in there, and yeah. So it's. But I'm sure when you're a man, it's invasive when they stick their fingers up your butt. So
hmm, yeah, yeah. Also, a little through listening to rock music and all that. Yeah.
what do you think of this? You can now take blood tests to detect cancer.
That's very good. You don't have to like go through these really exhausting exams like or painful, like screenings with. Yeah, like I don't know, there are I don't want to mention. Let's say colonoscopy. It is not really pleasant at all. I mean,
What's a box set?
I don't know really. Maybe you mean sample set, Yoshi. I don't know.
Or does he mean boxing gloves?
No, I don't think so.
Let me find you some more questions.
Uh,
What do you typically do when you are bored?
when I'm bored, well, I either play, guitar or play video games. Yeah, or watch something like Netflix or whatever. Yeah. So sometimes I go out, of course, take a walk, but yeah, it depends if the weather is nice and we.
Now,
uh,
if I would have been asked that question years ago, it would be so different from now. Is that like that for you too? Did you
yeah,
have different hobbies years ago?
no, not really. I haven't changed much really. Yeah, it's not. It's only that now I'm kind of more on the social medias than I used to be. Like 10 years ago, I was only on Facebook, and
Are you
on.
still dating your long distance girlfriend?
No, no, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that didn't go well in the end. Yeah, I kind of, I don't know really. I may have kind of, I don't know really what happened. Maybe I have had misunderstood her, but anyway, it didn't go so well.
There's more. There's so many people in the world. You'll find somebody else for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. She just in
The
the end,
world is
I find out,
vast.
I wasn't her type. She wasn't my type. So it's for the better. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower? Yeah, maybe to fly, or yeah, probably. I would like to be able to fly.
Fly? Oh,
Yeah.
for me, I want to become invisible so I can rob a jewelry store or a bank.
Or
Yeah,
maybe have like
invisible.
rays through coming through my eyes, like Cyclops.
So you can kill people? Or
Yeah.
so you can fry bacon.
Yeah.
Because then you could fry the bacon in the pan. So, yeah, I'm just
But
picturing a person with a frying pan. Yeah.
it
All
would
right.
be cool to be like Aquaman as well. Be able to go, below the sea and yeah, move like he does.
Now, about the what do you typically do when you're bored? For me, I would look at eBay and scroll meticulously for sales and deals on dolls that I can purchase, fix up, and resell and make a large profit. Like I bought a doll a week ago for $20, or it was like 2 weeks ago for $20. It got here last week, and then I sold it this week for $100. All I did was put it in a different outfit and wipe it down with baby wipes.
Hmm.
Super easy. So yeah, that's kind of what I do for fun. Let's see. My phone's like dying here. Do you sleep with a nightlight?
No, I can't really. I'm used to sleeping in full total dark now for a long time. Once, I mean, very long ago when I was, yeah, like 17, maybe. I had a phase where I slept with a night flight.
Is there any conspiracy theories that you deeply believe in?
I don't know really. Well, there are some, I guess. Uh, I won't talk about it now anyway.
Hang on, I'm plugging my cell phone in because it died.
All right.
It's at 2%. Didn't quite die yet. All
Yeah.
right, let's see. Is there any good comments? I can't understand why you haven't got thousands of subscribers by now, Kay. Okay, because Kay is lazy and I don't post very much. I do have my own personal editor now, so I'll be posting more.
Nice.
Can you share your internet history with us?
Well, as I said, I used to go I only got a Facebook account in when I was like 32, and before
No,
that
I
I
mean
only.
like what he meant is like on your cell phone. Like what's your history? Like what did you do on there?
Oh, you
Like
mean
you
that?
don't go to your history on there.
Well, of
He
course. I
wants to
mean,
see your history and what you've been looking at on the internet. He just
flap
knows.
doodle, flap doodle meaning that was the first one. Then I had this translate. Well, it was
A lot of people.
mostly mostly things that we talked about here: Cleveland Steamer, Invictus Victory, Back Sack and Crack, Triumph of Bacchus. Yeah, some others as well.
Mine's like Fragrantica, Oda Jerks, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, right.
Kevin says, okay, what do you think of Blue Day Chanel? Do you think it's worth the price?
I don't. I'm not really that fond of it. Fond of it. I don't know if I tried all the versions, but I probably did. I think so, and I just think it's quite. It's there's just nothing special about it. I don't hate it, but I don't think that it's so good, really. That many people say. I don't see what so many see in it. I mean, but fair enough. You know, yeah.
Have you heard of that site? Or is it an app?
Chat you bait. No, not really willing to try internet dating. Like, I think it's a blind end, a blind alley. Because especially for me who lives here, in a country with like 5 million people, you are not that likely to find somebody on the internet that is right for you. So yeah, and I don't really fancy moving somewhere like USA or whatever, England, France. I don't know if I met someone online. No, 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 no. I rather keep it, low key. I rather stay as low key as possible. Anonymous, I mean. No, you cannot. These two are obsessed with me.
They are. They're obsessed with you.
Flap doodle.
Why are you so obsessed with me? As Mariah Carey says.
Yeah, they drove me off Smelly Stream last night, but no, not just
Really?
them.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah, they
I
just
didn't.
get
I don't. I was on there for a bit, and then I got bored, and I clicked off, and then I saw Joey was live, so I went on Joey's.
right. You know
It's
what's
just
weird?
they talk about dating a lot on this
Yeah,
stream, and I can't relate.
yeah, it's so tiresome. And
And
then
people always ask me, "What do people think of your dolls when dating?" I'm like, I haven't had any problem.
yeah, no, I just got I haven't really dated for a long time. I just got sick of it. It didn't work out that well for me. Simple as that. Yeah. So
Now, what
yeah,
is your type of woman? Do you like plus size, thin? Do you like certain skin tones,
I don't
ethnicities, hair colors?
I don't have any really special preferences there. I mean, when it comes to looks, I like. I mean, both dark, fair hair. I mean, dark skin, light skin. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I like many different. I like Asian women also. Yeah, Asian women, and just it doesn't matter what she looks like. I mean, as long as she has some kind of
I
qualities.
heard that you don't like white women as much. I remember from your video that you liked darker
Uh,
skin tone.
no, I mean that was just me. I was like a little frustrated because yeah, I think that Western white that was about Western mostly. I mean, because I think they kind of I don't know. I don't want to generalize, but like they have priced themselves out of the market, to put it that way. I mean, to be with some, I mean, to have a chance just to have to score, let's put it that way, with them. I mean, you have to go through such like it's almost like a job interview. I feel like when you are on a date with. I mean, unless they are kind of poor, or maybe I don't know. But all those who are like wealthy and you know what I mean, they're very demanding and yeah, picky and all that. I feel yeah. While I don't know really.
They want an apology from you. Did you say something to them last night? Was there some
Oh
drama popping off?
no way! I'm not giving you an apology, man. I mean, I got timed out, again, and they were like really having fun with it, obviously joking about me getting timed out for the 10th time in a month. Come on. But it's all right now. Just don't mention it.
Hi, Kevin. Kevin says, Kay, I have a 16-year-old granddaughter that I want to buy a perfume for. Do you have any recommendations? My recommendation for you is Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. It is a sour cherry plum heavy fragrance. It's fruity, but it's also a little bit deep. And to this day, I still love it, and I've worn it since high school, and I still adore that fragrance, and it's affordable. You won't have to spend a lot of money, maybe like $30 at the most for the large size. And the bottle's bright blue and beautiful and sparkly, and you can't go wrong. And she's 16, she's going to smell great and go to high school smelling like sour cherry and plum. So it'll be good. It's along the lines of Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction, which is what I wore when I was in high school. And I mean, I didn't wear Midnight Fantasy till like senior year. I didn't wear good fragrance until I was like 17. I wore body sprays from Bath and Body Works and like Victoria's Secret up until then. Which, yeah,
Yeah,
that's a rookie.
yeah, me too.
Okay.
I mean, I wore like Axe, that body spray for most of my youth anyway. Yeah.
Yoshi wants you to be his husband.
No, I don't think he wants me to be his husband, but hope not. No,
Would you
no,
like
no.
to read that?
I'd rather not. Yeah, I mean, I've seen. I mean, there are many pages, sites like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not really interested in that. I mean, I'm not such a kinky guy to put it this way.
Kinky.
Kinky,
I didn't
kinky. Not.
expect you to use that word. It's just
I
funny
didn't.
coming out of your mouth. That's actually funny because it's a brand of alcohol here in America. It's called Kinky, and it's marketed toward women, and it's like fruity. And I actually think you'd like it because it's not that super alcoholic taste. It's more like the flavors are like berry or strawberry and stuff. And there's a blue one and a pink one, blue raspberry and a strawberry flavor, I think. And they're both super fruity and sweet. So, and not super high alcohol. I think it's like 17% alcohol content. So it's mixed well.
I like raspberry. Yeah. All right.
Bye, Christy. I love
Hi,
Christy. She
Christy.
sent me a doll, so
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
awesome.
You
Um,
can blame us. Of course, I don't blame
oh,
you for the
I wonder
time.
if Dwayne deleted his Instagram. So here's some
Yeah.
drama for you folks because he either blocked me or deleted Instagram.
I think he did, or he also blocked me anyway. I don't know if he deleted it, but maybe.
He could have just deleted it, but I like to
Yeah.
think that because I apologized to him for when I used to bully him.
You bullied him. Wow, I don't believe that.
Yeah, because he kept. Well, I was not happy when he kept. You remember that shirt you wore with like the design on it, and he kept making
Yeah.
fun of him. Well, I didn't like that, and I was like, "You're." It just didn't seem right. It was like he's picking on someone that doesn't fight back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then he later apologized to me, but then now he's
that's
again
good.
going.
That's good.
Yeah, but he's gone back to being a jerk now to me. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it happens.
I have no idea why. I mean, I've never done anything to him or said anything bad about him. Yeah,
Let's see. Why does
that's
Alex not stream anymore? Can I say something controversial or would it get clipped?
yeah, sure.
I'll say it later. I don't
All
know.
right.
Maybe. Oh, would you answer that? You can read that one.
No, I would not date a lady boy.
What is that?
I mean, it's pretty much like a transvestite, I guess, Yeah. Only
All
now they
right.
call it lady boy.
I know what it is. I just wanted you to say it. I think Boz. Oh, look. Yoshi wants that ball. He wants the bass. He wants the
Yeah,
bass.
Baz. There's a guy there.
Yoshi, I rehomed her like 3 months ago
Mm,
so that she's in a better place. Basically, she has like four different parrots in the same room as her now, and she has friends, and she has a better simulation all day because I kind of work a lot now. Like, my hobby is kind of work, so I work on this
mm.
crap and I sell it. Like today, I had to ship off two big giant boxes of dolls that I sold. So yeah, that, I just don't have time. And she's really loud and makes Junior upset. So she lives like 10 minutes from here now, and she has lots of friends. There's more reasons why as well, but those are just some of the reasons.
Yeah, you know what happened with our bird? It was how do you call it? Undulat. I don't know. That's how they call it here. Well, it also screamed. I mean, made a lot of noise. So in the end, we gave it to my grandparents, but they lived in a place which was kind of moist, and so it died pretty soon after that.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, just didn't like. I mean, that climate didn't fit the poor bird. So yeah, it went like I don't know 2 months, and she was dead.
Did they use cookware that had non-stick? Because a lot of non-stick cookware has Teflon in it, and it's deadly for birds.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Yeah, that would be what would kill. I already know just by
Yeah, but
talking to
that
you that kills a bird away. If
you
they
know
didn't
that
know that, that would have been what did it.
yeah. I mean, they live like in the basement, in a basement flat, where there's a lot of.
If it is moist, they need to have humidity control, and the dust needs to be cleaned and controlled. It's a lot of work to clean up after them,
Mm,
and now like I use that time to like do other cleaning. I get other cleaning done instead. Like I used to have to go in there and sweep underneath, clean it, and then wipe it down, and then like wipe out her food thing, and if I put like fruit in it, because fruit gets sticky and stuff. So
mm.
yeah, it was a lot of work
Yeah, it
every day.
was. Yeah, my grandparents were old, so they could. I mean, they had the bad air because of the shaft. But later, they cleaned out the how they call it, ventilation shaft, so the air got better. But that was several years after that bird died, so it didn't help it very much.
Thank you, Yoshi. It's still really hard and heartbreaking, and it sucks, and like internally I'm crying, but like on the outside I'm fine because I'm on medication and I can't cry. But it's sad, it sucks, I miss her so much. But at the end of the day, I have a special needs son that is sound sensitive, and it just wasn't the best choice to be selfish and keep an animal that's really loud when my son is sound sensitive. And
Mm.
there was a lot of reasons, but
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta think of the children, and yeah, of course, your family.
Your favorite guys here.
Hey, Kevin, what's up, brother? Thank you. I hope you are sincere. I know you are.
Everybody should come oh, I don't know. I was gonna say everybody come to California, but then I'd be scared if some weirdos showed up.
Let's meet halfway. Let's go to New York.
That'd be fun. Let's see what else.
33 days ago. What date was that? That was 6th or something. 6th August. I don't know. Wow.
I
Many of
dropped the link. Somebody should come on. The link is there. It's dropped. I dropped it.
that will be Kevin probably.
Yeah.
Come on, Kevin.
Let's see. Let me think of some more questions. What are your other hobbies besides boxing and fragrance?
Of course, music. As I said, I play the guitar and the bass guitar.
Oh yeah, of course. I always see you singing on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, and sing. Yeah, I like to sing, of course. Yeah, and well, I write. I write a little, but I haven't written anything for a while now. The last thing I wrote was this short story. That was a year, more than a year ago, actually. Anyway, it was a kind of a love story. I mean, a sad love story. So uh, those are the ones that are most inspiring, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking I cannot focus long enough to write. Like, I have a lot of creativity in my mind, but to focus all of it into the writing and actually sitting down and just, yeah, that sounds like hard work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yoshi. Thank you, Jimbo.
Mhm.
Okay, this is a question for you, boss. Or should I say, Babs?
Mhm. What do you think of Creed? I don't. I think I tried it once, not very long ago. Uh, it's all right, but I didn't wasn't really impressed by it. Yeah, that's all.
Good answer. Mm-hmm.
Mm. I think he also wanted you to answer. I believe.
So, what do you think of my new doll?
Oh, it's really wow. It's very impressive. Yeah, big.
Um, yeah. Basically, I bought it because she's skinnier than me, and when I buy a dress that I like that's vintage, like this one was $40, and I thought it was gonna fit me, but I'm a little bit bigger in the top area than this is, so it definitely this is not true to what a size like a nowadays size 10 is way bigger than this size 10. This size
Mm,
10, I couldn't even get it around my hips hardly. So, yeah, she gets to work.
mm. Why do you think? Oh, look who's here,
Hello,
Bilbo.
Bilbo eats dildo.
He just likes to listen and watch. Have you ever seen? No, I haven't really. I mean, once when I was very like still like a kid, I remember I was coming home from school. It was already dark, and I was looking at the stars, and suddenly I thought that one of them has just moved. So moved. I thought, but I don't know. So maybe that might have been a UFO. Who knows? Yeah.
So Kay has never seen a UFO, but Kay has been through some shit in life, and I'm sure it'll entertain all of you if I tell you the stories about me. So, um, this one's a really horrible story. I've never seen a UFO, but when I was 14 years old, I saw a guy get hit by a car and decapitated and killed in the middle of the street.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah, at first I'm like, what? Is that a trash bag? What is that? And then because it was 5 o'clock p.m. on a winter night in December before the Nutcracker Ballet. I was 14 years old. I was a ballerina in the Nutcracker. I was getting ready to go to rehearsal, and we were parked at a market. And my mom went inside to get some soda, and I was in the car and facing the street, and I saw the thing that looked like a trash bag with steam coming off of it. I'm like, what is that? And then all of a sudden, a lady that was coming out of the market drops her purse and starts screaming bloody
Hmm.
murder. And it turns out it was a dead guy. And my mom's like, all right. When my mom came out, she was super calm, cold, and collected. That's how you know. This is my adopted mom. That's how you know she's like.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, she's just like cool, calm, and collected, didn't give a shit. Was like, let's get out of here before there's the police all show up and it's all blocked off. And I'm like, how are you like that? There's a dead guy. But yeah, so that's a not a
Yeah.
UFO, but that's a dead guy.
Hmm. That's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get
Yeah.
like a close up look at him, but I got like a distance look, and I didn't have my glasses on at the time. Thank God. I didn't get
Fortunately,
to see the fine details.
yeah. Fortunately, I was in a war for a while in Boston, but I never saw anybody die. That I was fortunate because I was most of the time we were hiding in the cellar. So yeah. But I was like 2 months there during the war, so I left after that. Hmm.
Hey Kevin, it says that your device is not connected, so I can't connect you to my stream. You have to like plug in your webcam and your audio in order to be able to come on. You don't have to have your picture on. I don't care if you're on the screen or not. But you have to plug it in. Let's see. Dolls don't talk back so easy to love. Yeah, I see those silicone love dolls on eBay all the time, and they are so freaking realistic and beautiful. Like I would totally love to have one. I ain't gonna lie, like they look real, and their skin is squishy like our skin, like human skin. And yeah, so of course I don't have the male parts, so it wouldn't be for that. It would be to dress up and display. There's actually a couple that lives in the Midwest of the United States, and they own, or was it England? No, it's England. It's England. They live in England, and they have around 300 sex dolls. And what they do with them is they'll buy them used sometimes, and they wash it head to toe with bleach water, and then they clean the inside. They do this all in their bathtub, and then they dress up their dolls. They take them out for photography purposes. It's crazy, but I'm that weird. Like, they're fun. They're like little sculptures with cute faces. I don't know. Um, Kevin thinks Bilbo is Dan. I know who I think Bilbo is.
Yeah, it's not that. That's all I can say.
I just threw away half of my fragrance collection the other day.
That's me.
That's right. Why did I do it?
Come on.
Well,
He's being really.
yeah, I mean,
upfront now.
after acquiring several really high quality fragrances that I so much enjoy now, I
Just
realized
kick him
that
off.
in
He's being.
comparison to them,
He's, uh,
all
awkward.
pretty much or most of that collection that I owned previously, a large part, hard to say exactly the percentage, it was really subpar. There was no competition at all. And I realized I just couldn't bear to wear any of those fragrances anymore. Now that I knew what true quality fragrance was. Yes. So,
Kevin, I recommend
but yeah,
Amazon.com.
of course, they were mostly designer
Just
fragrances.
mute
A
him.
couple of them.
Kevin, I recommend Amazon.com. I bought my webcam for $10. And it works. This thing though was expensive. This one was like $100. Would you read that?
Was once a realistic love doll of Margie.
Is Margie your type? Or is Rachel your type? Rachel's
I
your
don't
type.
know.
I
I
know
will
it.
really.
I know it.
Don't
Rachel
answer.
is so your type. Rachel's awesome.
Hey, Anuj.
Ooh, a
Hey,
new
man.
try. Ka 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 ka.
Well, it was actually the Canadian flag, but that's right. It's all
Yeah.
good. How you guys? Can you hear me? How you guys doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you. We're doing good. We
Good. Good.
planned a stream for
What
this
up,
week
boss?
and next week.
Yeah. Not much.
I got something special here for UK, which I think of all people you're going to appreciate.
Oh, hot couture. Ooh,
This is the OG with the plastic case with the little kickback stand.
And all of the notes on the back.
Oh yeah, this little
Wow.
raspberry bomb.
I have mine in my cabinet. Smells so good. I like just how unique it is. I don't think there's anything I've smelled like that. Well, now that there's niche fragrances out there, yeah, there's.
Fantastic. Awesome.
Have you gotten any new of those giant not planters, flexcons?
I do, but at the office. I'm at home, right? And so I don't keep a lot at home. So
A new flexing.
It's a Nordica voyage.
Do it.
So what's going on? Hey, how's what's the plan for the weekend? Your plans?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of plans this weekend. I just clean like crazy on the weekend. And then, but next weekend is my birthday on Saturday.
Which date is your birthday?
Saturday.
That's the 16th, right?
Yeah.
All right. Happy early birthday. There you go.
Yeah.
We'll be
Very
live on that day as well. And Rachel will be there.
Oh,
and if
great.
you want to be there, you could be there too.
Awesome. Awesome.
Of course.
That'll be fun.
I
Do you have any
said,
plans during the day? Any big plans or whatever? Or anything else?
No, I bought myself this and life-size Barbie.
Life-size Barbie. Okay. Do you have
Yeah.
it? Or it's
No, she's on the way.
Oh, she's on the way.
I got really. I hadn't drank in several months, and then I drank the other day, and then I ended up making a purchase at night. Pretty much, bought life-size Barbie.
Did you see the movie?
No, I don't like crowds. I'm really shy in real life. So like right now, it feels like I'm talking to a computer. You know what I mean? So it's not like there's people that are up close to me. So I'm not getting that shyness, if that makes sense.
Well, you are talking to a computer, to be honest. So.
Yeah, so
Well,
it
yeah,
makes it
works.
easier.
It works. Yeah, I get it. I understand.
I even have trouble like just going to the grocery store.
That's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, anxiety.
yeah, I know how it is. I mean, I didn't go out at all for like when I was 25, that age, And when I did go out, first time I was gonna go out with a friend to a bar, I was petrified, to just when I walked in, it was so hard. That got better.
When's it legal to drink in your country?
I mean, when it comes to beer, it's like 18 you can buy beer, but hard alcohol.
What'd you do on your 18th birthday?
Hard alcohol is 21. Yeah, so.
Oh, so you have two different ages then? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Here it's just all one age, 19.
I got another horrible story. On my 21st birthday, I got so drunk that I accidentally, when I came in the door, dropped my purse on my cat, and then she ran outside, and I never saw her again until a year later, and the neighbor stole her 3 houses down.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, but she survived the fire and everything, and so at least I know she's probably still alive to this day and happy and flourishing.
Well, did they steal her, or did they just maybe from their perspective?
Well, what happened was I couldn't find her, and
yeah. So from their perspective, maybe they were just
they
saving.
Found a cat, so I let
they were
them
saving her, so they didn't really technically.
Yeah. So I just was like, you know what?
They did the right thing.
It's been a year, and I just had to, just give it. It's like they had a whole year with her.
It was a fucking year.
It's been a year, so I had to.
Hey, good for them. They did the right thing.
Dave B, when is your birthday? Because he says he's a Virgo as well. So you better tell us when your birthday is, sir. No, Jimbo, Oklahoma's one of the worst. No offense towards Kevin Connell. That's where they sent all the Native Americans to die.
I was gonna say it's where the Native Americans live.
Yeah, so basically they marched thousands of Native Americans with little to no food or water from the southeastern states like Georgia, Florida, and stuff, all the way to Oklahoma, and killed a lot of them. Sad.
Yeah, when I was like 10 years old, I read about that stuff, and then after that I really started feeling like really empathic towards the Native Americans, and I just fell.
Did you hear about Canada though? I heard
the
news, the schools, the schools that they were digging up bodies. Like, that's insane and so sad and heartbreaking. Like, just like to wipe out cultures and
But this shit has happened throughout the planet all over time. It's not something
I know, but it's like it's more
every
recent.
fucking
So
country
it,
on the fucking planet has this shit buried in their backyard over time.
yeah, for real. Every
Who are we
single
talking about?
country
We're talking about human beings. We're a virus on this planet. Human
you
beings.
go to any country, and then there's like another whole other like civilization just buried underneath.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know I have a lot of Canadian dolls?
Oh, you have Canadian dolls. What are Canadian dolls?
Inuit dolls.
Oh, Inuit. Okay. Well,
Inuit. Yeah, I don't know I know the slur word. I just learned that it was a slur like a year or two ago.
Yeah, they live in Alaska as well.
Alaska's so pretty.
Hmm.
So I'm sure Canada's beautiful. Is it?
Canada's a big country, so you can't kind of blanket statement.
It looks icy though.
Some parts, yes. Some parts, no.
Yeah. Have you gotten any new fragrances?
Not really.
Me neither. I haven't been purchasing. It just seems like the prices keep going up on every. Oh no, I do have a new purchase. Let me show it to you. I just realized that I lied. All right, this is my new purchase. It was $4.
Oh, you got Noah. Very nice.
Yeah, but this is the the early 2000s version that still has the coffee in it. The new version is so watered down that it's basically just like a laundry soap musk.
Noah's
And it
beautiful.
doesn't have that coffee.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, I'm really happy to experience the coffee note in here finally.
Is that the first time you smelt it or what?
No, I used to own it, but I owned the current formulation. But it was the current formulation, and the color was definitely clear. So yeah, this one's so much better. So much better. I get the coffee in it, and I get the individual note. Where did Boz go? And what happened to Bilbo? It's just a perfume.
Here, just a second.
Okay, Oklahoma is a beautiful state to live, but it doesn't really have any perfume or fragrance. I thought Oklahoma was a desert.
What is this guy? You forgot to mute him again. Just kick him
Is that
out.
Bilbo?
He's just here to make fun of me. Come on. This is rubbish.
Is he playing one of your own videos, boss?
Shame on you, Bilbo. He's really. Come on. I'm gonna leave if you don't throw him off. I don't have anything to do here, really.
What do you have to say to that guy? Do you hate him?
He's such a
Tell him like
pain,
it
yes.
is. What do you think of him? Is he a little bitch? Tell him you'd fight him. Catch me outside. How about that?
You are such a bitch. I'm gonna, how do you call it?
You gonna box him? He challenges you to a boxing match.
Whatever, doesn't matter really. I mean, it's just a pain in the ass. You're nothing. You ain't shit. That's how they, insult each other, those boxers.
I hope somebody
ain't
clips
shit.
this. Somebody clip this off. Okay, let me think of some more questions. Is my phone charged any? I have more panel guests I can ask questions to. But the Nautica guy on the bottom, the Naughty Nautica on the bottom.
Who is that? Is that Bilbo?
Yeah, Naughty Nautica. Okay, Boz, if you could remove one color in the whole world, what would it be and why?
One color. I don't know really. I don't have any color that I hate really. I mean, Just a second. Gotta do. All right. Well, maybe pink because
That's evil. That's evil.
Yeah,
That's blasphemy.
you just got set up, boss. That question is
because
like there's no correct answer, whatever you answer.
I don't like those
I would
guys
say
who.
baby poop yellow. Man, it's easy. Baby poop yellow. If you ever changed baby's diaper, you know what color needs to be removed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like those guys who wear pink shirts, really. I mean, I would never wear that. And when women wear pink, it's kind of like an overkill, right? Almost, pretty much.
So you don't wear pink.
No.
Okay. That question was kind of dumb. Let's see. I have a good question. Okay, Anush, who is your all-time celebrity crush besides your wife?
Well, she ain't a celebrity, so that doesn't count. But Halle Berry probably.
Good answer.
Halle
I like
Berry
her
and
in Catwoman.
Ty Lopez. Yeah.
I
Good
think
answer.
mine would be Emily Blunt.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, she's really not just
She's very
beautiful,
white.
but nice. Really. What did you say?
I said she's very white. Like if you think white girl and you think white girl is Emily Blunt. That's the
Yeah,
poster for white girl.
she's very English. I mean, yeah. So, of course. I mean,
Okay,
but yeah, just
mine is the girl from You, Victoria Peretti.
yeah,
From what?
that's her.
Is that a show or a movie?
She's from The Haunting of Hill House.
It's a show
You.
on Netflix.
Hey, Kevin's backstage.
Oh shit!
Look
I'm,
at
I'm
Hello.
hello. I'm here as Boz's backup. So if Bilbo wants to run his bitch ass mouth, he's gonna have to go through me.
Thank you. You're my bodyguard.
Nobody
You're my
bully the
man.
Boz.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
You
rage.
shut your dirty mouth, Bilbo.
Rage is something
No,
that I have
Bilbo, you shut up. Shut
for
up.
a long time
Stupid.
had problems with.
You're stupid, Bilbo.
Yes, believe it or not,
Bilbo,
Bilbo.
shut
I
up.
may look like a rather mild person, maybe, but
Oh, he's just
Fuck you,
trust me.
Bilbo.
she's
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's a rather
You think you are funny, Bilbo, right,
contradictory thing
Mister?
Bilbo, I
about
gotta come over there and shut that trap
yes,
for
I'm
you.
really
You are
not that.
nothing.
You better
You
watch
are
your
nothing
candy
without
Tell
ass
him,
me.
before I come
Boz.
over
How do you
there and I shut
feel?
your mouth.
Is he a bitch ass hoe? Or are you
He's a
gonna beat
bitch
him
ass
now?
hoe, this Bilbo. That's right. You shut your trap. Show respect to the Boz. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. He's just nothing without me, obviously. he wants to be me, but he can't. That's his
Oh,
problem.
you think he's jealous of your success with the chat and how much people like you compared to him?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, but it's sad. I don't think anybody should. But of course, I I mean, I think
Yes. Answer this
people,
question.
Mr. Clean wears pink shirts. Do you not like him? Well, I don't like his style, really. I mean, not a fan of his style.
Uh-oh.
And
Really?
yeah.
All right.
You guys think that's a real person?
Who, Mr. Clean?
No. Fat Wang.
No, it's a bird.
That's racist, guys.
What, Mr. Clean?
Fat Wang.
Yeah.
Fat Wang. What does it mean? I mean, is it a character or from a movie, maybe?
His name is Fat Wang.
Do you think he has a fat wang?
Hey, that's racist.
He may.
I wouldn't know, really. But yeah, I was gonna say I feel sorry for them because people just keep mentioning me on his stream in the chat always. I'm like, almost want to tell them stop talking about me. I'm not. I didn't ask for it, of course. So
You're the talk of the town, Boz. Get used
yeah,
to it.
Even on Ode Jerks, I
The
saw you
bee's
on there.
knees.
The bee's
Yeah.
knees.
Everybody just crazy. I mean, when I come in a stream, everybody like, oh, there's Buzz. I'm like, so what? Well,
What's the craziest thing you've done after getting drunk? Boss.
well, I never been drunk, so I cannot answer.
Wow, you should experience it once in your life just for fun.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't.
how about you, Money Burner?
The craziest thing I've experienced when I was drunk was watching a Nuge dance to 90s Toronto hip hop.
That's a horror movie.
Was that on live stream? Was I there?
Oh, yeah, you were there. Yeah.
I was like, I remember this.
Did you break dance too? Break dancing.
Kitty
How
K,
about you, Anoush?
Kitty K, you should go on Eugene's stream sometime.
I would say probably exactly what Kevin said.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What would mine be? I mean, one time I cut my bangs like to the here, and I looked terrible, and had to wear hats. Don't ever cut your bangs when you're drunk.
Yeah. Sure.
I was going through it.
Kitty
I
K,
can
you should,
imagine.
Kitty K, you should go on Eugene's stream because these days he does streams where he smokes weed.
Jesus Christ.
You should
I
go
saw
on
it
there.
on Ode Jerks.
Yeah, you like 2 nights ago he had a stream. He took like 7 joints to the head. You'd fit right in.
6-7 hour streams, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't really know him though.
Well, you'll get to know him. Good guy.
Yeah.
Eugene's
it's
salt of
kind
the
of-
earth, man. The
Yeah.
best.
He's kind of very accepting. I think.
He-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's salt of the earth, but since he's Croatian, he's more Vegeta of the earth, right, Buzz?
Maybe
Yeah.
he smokes weed, but is he gonna accept me being this weird as I am?
Eugene accepts anybody and everybody, man. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody.
He doesn't
He
give a
even accepts a Nuge. And when
Exactly.
he first
If
met
he accepts me, he's gonna accept
Yeah.
fucking anyone, man.
Yeah, funny story, Kitchi K. When Anuj and Eugene first met, neither of them had pants on.
Yeah.
Do you guys wear underwear?
If
Depends
we
what
were-
day of the week.
Sometime, I'd say like 80% of the time. If I'm wearing a dress, I'm wearing underwear. If I'm not wearing a dress, I'm not wearing underwear.
All
Probably
right.
30% of 50% of the time. I would
Oh,
say.
I always wear it. I can't do. I mean, once I
Hey.
had to.
It
Had
gives
to
you a
go.
wedgie.
Kevin likes tighty whities. Fruit of the Loom. Kevin prefers Fruit of the Loom tighty whities.
Yeah,
Vintage.
yeah, they're hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From me.
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's unfortunately that's just the state of the affairs. That's how Toronto is right now. There's a
Yeah.
shortage of underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
no.
a serious
I
shortage.
thought you
of
were
underwear.
kidding. I was like,
No,
Oh.
there's a serious
I thought
shortage
you guys
of
were
underwear.
kidding.
I got-
Wow. I'm
I got-
sorry.
I
Yeah,
got
the
two
Toronto
words.
area, we sent about 600 underwear to Morocco because of the earthquake. So we got
Wow.
we're lacking underwear severely.
And the worst part is Morocco sent Anuj's underwear back.
Exactly. Exactly. They're like, keep this shit.
They
Please.
described his underwear with 2 words: furry and curry.
Yes, that's 3 words, but close enough.
So now they're gonna call Toronto the Commando City. I guess.
Exactly.
What do you think of this, Boz?
All right, I like that. Yeah. You should take him up Bilbo. Commander.
My favorite strain. I'm so much of a stoner that my favorite strain is the absolute cheapest one on the menu with the highest THC content. Yeah, that's how I roll. That way I can buy as much as possible and have the highest THC content. And yeah, I like to stock up just in case.
All this talk of CBD, CBN, THC. Back when Anuj and I were growing up in Canada, all we had was a CBC.
And
Did you
yellow
guys
snow.
use
And we
this?
had lots of yellow snow.
This is called concentrate. You guys didn't have that back then. This didn't come out until like the 2010s, I want to say, and then it was just bad back then. But yeah. So this is what I do. It doesn't smell. That way I can wear my fragrances and smell like my fragrance. I have met some people that just smell like weed, and I don't like that smell. So I'd rather smell like fragrance.
I was just watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, really?
Man, that show is funny.
Yeah, well,
Fucking
but
awesome.
I can't watch Will Smith now after that incident, at the Oscars, really. I'm so sick of him.
Yeah. But I can still watch The Cosby Show.
Yeah. But yeah, well, that's all right. I just never was a big fan of Will Smith as an actor. That's all. Yeah, it's the cancel culture.
Well.
It sucks.
I've been thinking about this. My
No.
videos are now getting a little more views than before.
Can we just kick this
But
guy?
still, not all of them. I find out that for some reason my boxing videos aren't really getting enough views lately.
Where did
And I wonder why. Earlier it was they that got the most views, definitely. And whenever I was talking about a serious subject,
to my wisdom,
didn't really get many views, But now it's the other way around.
Real boss.
My videos about
what happened? There, thank you, Key. Like De Niro. What happened?
Well, I got to get going, guys. It was nice chatting.
Later, Kev.
See you.
All right, see you, man. Bilbo, go away, please. Please go away.
Has anyone figured out who Bilbo is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
No.
And Kay knows, I believe, also, yeah. What's wrong? Something wrong with your microphone?
Kay's muted.
You're muted.
Who is the first person on your hit list, Anush?
Nobody.
How about you?
First person on my hit list.
Yeah, like if the purge happened, who you'd take out?
You mean a famous person? Or...
Anybody, yeah, like a bad guy. Me, it would be that Lucy Letby that's recently come across the news. She killed 17 infants in the NICU in England.
Right. I don't like Bill Gates, so I would pick him probably. He sucks. I mean, I've heard stuff about him that it's not good, but people are foolish. They think he really is the guy he presents himself as.
These are dumb questions. What color would you like if you had to eat a crayon straight from the box? Who made that question? Like,
Where are you getting these questions from?
BuzzFeed.
250 funny questions on parade.com. Those are some dumbass questions.
Yeah, these are unfunny questions.
Let me find something funny.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the original Quick Chop. The fastest, easiest, safest way to chop, mince, or dice any vegetable, guaranteed. Here's how it works. Just place the vegetable on the board, give it a tap, and you've got finely shredded cabbage in seconds for crunchy coleslaw. If you like salad...
Hello? Hello? So how are you doing overall? Dr. Phil? Yes.
Who is
What's happening?
Quick Chop even has the muscle to crush ice. Amazing. Make
This is
delicious,
too much.
mouth-watering
That's
toast
a
in
load of
seconds.
crap.
It even works on tough vegetables like
You're a
potatoes.
bitch.
Quick Chop peels and chops garlic with
I'm
just
not
one
some
tap.
schmo
Keep
here.
tapping for freshly minced garlic. The secrets,
Who
the
is
six
that?
part.
I'm sorry,
I'm a
but
drunk pimp.
you're a who?
Dr. Phil. Hello?
Hello.
How are you doing overall?
All right, this has gone to shit. I gotta go now. Love you guys. Take it easy. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, I need to wrap it up.
Specialist.
All right.
Powered by the air you breathe,
Oh my God.
activated by the water that you and I drink.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to join in on my perfume. Let me show you, because Kay definitely has perfumes. Collection. Yay. Okay, bye.